Lesson number 2, you are one of one.
Yeah, why is it important to understand that you are one of one as a statistic? When I found out the statistics of my condition, okay, there was a wide range of wide variety. With bowel cancer, there's a very good chance. If it's just bowel cancer, there's a very high chance that you'll recover completely. Yeah, if you take the initial steps, there is a great survival rate for that. That's my understanding. But when it comes to metastasized bowel cancer, which mine eventually turned out to be, it starts to, there are some statistics online. I shouldn't really go to Dr. Google, but I did at the beginning, and there was some as low as 15% chance of survival. Definitely the doctors would say like the average lifespan was between 1.5 and 2 years. But the rates of even recovery from metastasized bowel cancer are higher now, according to my oncologist. The point was, when I first got it, I was obsessed with the statistics. What are my chances of dying? So it was a data analysis, right? I haven't got a chance in. This is.
Imagine being told, yeah.
They didn't like want you to obsess over the statistics, but if you ask them, they will tell you. But I was getting obsessed, and I was scared to ask them because I didn't want it confirmed. I was like hoping maybe I was reading something wrong, but in myself, I was feeling so terrible. Like, for the longest time, I was just so sure. And so I kept looking at the statistics about it. And then I had this friend in London who was like this kind of tough guy. For some reason, I was drawn to him. I needed someone tough and he himself had healed himself of heart disease or something like 15 years earlier. So he was like unconventional. He had taken an unconventional approach. And I needed unconventional because the conventional approach wasn't showing me much hope.
Yeah, right.
I was just like, well, whatever else. But I didn't really believe that there was anything possible. But one thing he told me was that when I started going, I was so depressed and saying, well, I kept coming back to this thing. Yeah, but there's no chance. Look at the statistics here. And I kept talking about the statistics. And one day he just said on the phone, he said, can you stop talking about statistics? And he said, there's only one statistic that matters here right now. And that is that you are one of one and you are committed to healing yourself. So for me, that was such a huge shift. And you can apply this to different areas because getting a passive income, not many people have a kind of a good passive income that they can live on for 10 years without having to work unless they want to. But if you ask most people, is that possible? Most people don't really see a way of doing that, right? Because look, the statistics will show you that this is a very rare.
Exactly.
Almost
4 out of 5 businesses fail, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So it's not a helpful attitude to take. It's a far more helpful attitude is, this is what I want. And I'm going to strive for the thing that I care for most. And let the world show me whether it's possible or not.
Yeah.
So I find that's a really great mindset to have.
Indeed.
Now you're invincible. Because even if what you're trying to achieve doesn't work or end up happening, you can still be satisfied that you went after the thing that you wanted instead of just, look at the statistics. Okay, that statistics, fine. I agree. But there are reasons why those statistics are those statistics there. And they're statistics that reflect a certain pathway that people have followed. It may not necessarily be the pathway that you choose.
The only statistic that matters is you.
Is you?
So you're one of one. So
you are one of one. That's why it's such an important life lesson. You start to see yourself as one of one, and it changes your entire approach to life.
Indeed.